Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my first lesson of D4 chapter number 4 exercise 4a, that is about the cumulative frequency table and cumulative frequency curve. Okay, before going to the lesson, it's really important to understand that what is cumulative frequency curve. A curve that represents the frequency distribution of the group data on the graph, that is called the cumulative frequency curve or an OGIF. Okay, one of the important concepts of your O-level examination that comes for the construction and reading and interpretation both. So please watch and understand the lesson carefully and don't go anywhere during the lesson and don't miss any part of the lesson, because if you will be missing any part of the lesson, you will be missing important concepts. Let's read question number 1 carefully and understand the question. Question 1 says 120 students took a mathematics examination and the results are shown in the table below. We are given with the marks and we are given with the number of students. That if the students are 3, marks are between 0 and 10 and so on. And the first requirement of the question is that we have to construct the cumulative frequency table, and then from the table find the number of students who scored less than or equal to 30 marks, less than or equal to 30 marks, scored more than. It's really important to understand the language of the topic as well, and then score more than 40 but not more than 90 marks. Score more than 40 but not more than 90 marks. I'll be discussing students each part one by one, and I'll be explaining the terms one by one. Here the task of the today's class is that how to convert frequency table to cumulative frequency table. This is the task of today's class. This is the objective of today's class, that we will be learning that how to construct the frequency into cumulative frequency. In order to construct the cumulative frequency, we have to take the upper class boundaries of each class on x-axis. We have to take the upper class boundaries of each class, and we have to mark the x values like less than equal to. So upper class boundary of first class is 10, then the second class is 20, then 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. I hope you are clear that in order to construct the cumulative frequency table from the frequency table, or in order to convert your frequency table into cumulative frequency table, x column has to be marked with the language with the symbol less than equal to, and we have to take what upper class boundaries. And now frequencies we are not going to take as it is. The first frequency and the cumulative frequency will be coming as it is. First let me mark it with pencil 3. Then what I have to do, I have to add up the second frequency to the first. 3 plus 5 is, let me mark, let me see whether it's visible. Yes, 3 plus 12 is 3 plus 12 will be coming over here, and which will be giving me 15. And then what I have to do, I have to either I have to add 15 to 9, or what we can do is that I have to add 3 plus 12 plus 9. I hope now the message is clear to my students. So let me go it with permanent pen, and then 12 plus 3 is 15, and 15 plus 9 will be giving me 15, and 5 is 20, and 24 plus 11, 24 plus 11, and this is giving me 35 plus 17 and this will give me 52. 52 plus 19, 71, 71 plus 20, 91, 90. What has to be the maximum or the last answer of your cumulative frequency? That has to be 120 plus 14, 105, 105 plus 10, 115, 115 plus further 5 is 120. This last answer of cumulative frequency should match with the sum of the frequencies or the information which is given at the top, and I hope you are clear that what we are going to do to get the cumulative frequency column, that we have to add up these two numbers, and then whatever answer is coming we have to add that up, and every time we have to new frequency has to be added to the previous frequency, sum of the frequencies, and then let me go down. Okay, I hope you all are clear how to construct cumulative frequency table. And now let's move to the further parts. A part is done. A part done. Cumulative frequency table is done, and the second is the score less than or equal to 30 marks. Less than and equal to. Try to understand the inequality relationships as well, that if we just have this relationship or this relationship, that means just less than and just greater than, but the question says less than or equal to 30 marks. So what we can do is that for the score which is less than or equal to 30 marks, either we can add up the frequencies of these three classes, that is 12 plus 3 is 15 plus 9 is 24, or we can look at the table as well. Score less than equal to 30 is 24. Okay, I hope you are clear about this. B first part is score less than equal to score, either we can write it less than or equal to 30 marks. Very easy and important question, or I can write it score less than equal to 30. That is, either I can check the cumulative frequency table which is 24, or I can see that here the score is 10, here the score is maximum reaching at 20 and 30, so I can add up all these frequencies. So answer for this is 24. And the next part is B first part, and the second part is more than 80 marks. Score more than 80 marks. More than 80 marks. Here the language that examiner can change for the same term is far less than, at most. For less than condition, less than equal to condition, less than and equal to, examiner can use at most, and far more than, greater than conditions. This is the terminology that we have to keep in our mind. At least. So try to understand the question, that we need the score which is greater than equal to 80. Score greater than equal to 80. Now look, one of the way of understanding is that we need the score which is greater than equal to 80. If we are reaching at this class, here the score is less than equal to 80, but if we look at the last two classes, here the score is more than 80, and here again, if in this class we are having to score more than 80, and in this class we have to score at least 100 marks, so either I can go for the addition of 10 plus 5, 10 plus 5, 10 plus 5, 15, or what I can do is that I can see that for less than equal to 80, score less than equal to 80 is 105, or score less than equal to 80, less than 80 marks, 80 marks is 105. So for score more than 80, more than 80 marks at least condition. So what we are going to do, we have to take it away from maximum of the frequency, and in any case 10 minus 5 is 5 and 1, 15. Okay, score, and as these are the, we have to find the number of candidates. Okay, these are the students who are scoring more than and the less than condition. So 24. Moving to the third part, score more than 40, more than 40, but not more than 90, but not more than 90 marks. So let's try to understand the question. Here we have to find the number of students who are scoring more than 40 but not more than 90. It means what we have to do, we have to find the number of students who are scoring between 90 and 40 marks. So for that purpose, the number of students who are scoring 90 marks is 115 minus 35, and this will give me 5 minus 5 is 0 and 80 students. I hope students you are clear that how to find the less than equal to condition and more than equal to condition, and at difference between at most and at least. Please watch and understand this whole lesson carefully for better understanding of the next class. In this class, in the B part, the main requirement was we have to find the number of students. Number of students, we are finding the number of students. Okay, so please watch and understand this lesson carefully and subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.